The people who come to us, they want to stay together. So it's so important for them to know there's somebody out there who wants to help my family stay a family and actually give me a space for accountability, give me a space for healing and transformation.
And with awareness comes responsibility. So if you're aware, now you're aware, and that responsibility, if you choose to take on accountability, we can support individuals to do that. And so the benefit from the survivor is somebody's working with the person that hurt. And ultimately, I think what we're trying to accomplish is to prevent generational trauma, to strengthen the relationships within our families by making amends, by asking for forgiveness, by being held accountable.
I have seen it be transformational, actually, and a part of this journey of restorative justice is, I think, folks finding their voice. So it actually becomes a really amazing way for, I think, folks to redefine their own relationship, where the repair can happen, and where some of that journey of healing can begin for everyone, because everyone has a story in this.
So engaging with the system is really sensitive. It's a very sensitive area, especially as a deaf person, to navigate through. One word that can be misinterpreted can change the whole process and really affect that person. So we often look for resolutions that don't require the court to be involved or the police. A lot of deaf survivors and people who cause harm, they really have limited resources, and we are a cultural match for the organization to provide American Sign Language.
They're asking for something other than separation, and they don't know how they can come together without further harming each other, right? When I work with them, it's individual sessions first to identify what are your agreements, how have you been impacted by this harm. So we're always weaving in safety, basic needs, offering tools of how can you ground. And I always say, remember to do something for you today. And when you make everything sacred and ceremonial, you show up as such. And that begins that journey for them to heal.
It's this merry-go-round with the restraining orders and the court dates and it wasn't working in a way that I think held anybody, actually. And so I think the restorative justice process actually offers a way to hold both. How can we repair and heal given where we are and given what's happened? And, again, how can this look different? How can this look in a way that keeps everyone as whole as possible?
I believe in me telling my story just don't help me heal, but it can help those who I'm working with heal as well. So I do this work just not to heal myself, but to heal others around me and be a service to my community.
We see the tools we have are mostly punitive. Like, we don't come in and support people to figure out how to have healthier relationships. We don't have that as much in the community as we should. We punish people when they cause harm. We take them out of their families when they cause harm. And we know connection is what heals you. We need more spaces for healing and wellness so we can avoid going to that tool of punishment all the time. Instead, lean into what our philosophy is: kinship and connection and community.
Some folks have been harmed by the criminal legal system, right? From police to all different areas, the courts not feeling like they've been seen, heard, and valued. And sometimes the court doesn't give what folks need, right? They're doing it towards the state and not necessarily towards the person. Everybody in this learning community is always holding space for other people. So when they come into this space, they get to be held in a way that they probably don't get to be held often. So I really appreciate the wisdom. I'm grateful for it.
We know this area really benefits us so much because we're able to listen to other people's experiences. We can listen to different organizations and kind of match that for our community. And through that process, we learn what works for them, what doesn't work for them, and then helps us to grow and improve our abilities to help with our process. So that really helps us in that area. So it's really critical.
It's been really great with a group of other folks that are working with transformative justice and restorative justice differently, to kind of just pan out and see like, well, what are we doing as an ecosystem to address hurt and harm? And then we understand that, we're not doing this alone. It also helps to kind of talk about the challenges of the work with other people too. Even though we're working with a lot of folks, this is very people-centered work. Sometimes, being a leader in the work can feel a little bit lonely. So, and talking about challenges with other people that are leading the work, it feels, I feel like we're receiving the medicine that we give to others.